In the previous video, we have accomplished the part where we are able to print our grid and we are able to fill the grid based on the user's choice. Now, one thing is missing from this game, which is basically to check if we have a winner or not. Now, how do I have a winner in this game is either these three slots are equal, or these three are equal, or these three are equal. So this is how to win horizontally. To win vertically, these has to be equal, or these has to be equal, or these has to be equal. And finally, diagonally, if those three are equal, or those three are equal, then I have a winner. Again, I will be calling this every time a player makes a move, so it is better to be written as a method. So I will go at the end of my code, and before I close my class, I will just write a method here. So this method is going to basically help me detect if I have a winner or not. Now, thinking about this method, I only need one thing as my input, which is the current state of my board. So I will look at my board and I will be able to determine whether I have a winner or not. So again, I can make this a void method. You can make it a boolean and return a boolean and save it into your winner, but I can make it a void method, so I will go through that approach of making it a void method. You can, as I said, you can make it a boolean method if you wish. So public static void, and I will call this method check winner, and it is going to take my current board as input. So it's going to take a character two-dimensional array, and I will call it ARR. Okay, so this is not going to be a complex one, but it's going to be a long one a little bit, because we need to check for every single possibility, just like the previous one. So let's start by checking the winner in the first line. So what I'm trying to do in this stage is check if I have a winner right here. So what I will need to deal with is basically array of 0, 0, array of 0, 1, array of 0, 2. So if these three are equal, it doesn't matter if they are X or O. I can just check for them being equal, and that is going to save me some time from checking if the first one and second one and third one are X, and then checking back again if the first one, second one, and third one are O. So I will start with an if statement. So I'll say if ARR at 0, 0 is equal to my array at 0, 1, so if this slot is equal to this, and I also need to check if this is equal to them as well, so I can say and. Now I can compare to either one, because if those both are equal, then I'm fine comparing with either one. So I will just say ARR of 0, 0 again. You can say 0, 1, it is not going to make any difference, is equal to my array at 0 and 2. Then when I have this case, that means that I have a winner for one of my scenarios. So what I'll need to do is I will say, okay, now the winner boolean is true. And since we set up our loop to be based on the count alone, I can just increase my counter to be something that's gonna make sure that I exit the loop. Now this is not the only solution. I can check it every time in my do while loop. If the winner is true, then I have a break statement that is going to get me out of this of the loop. But this is an easy way around it. So I'll say count is equal to 10, for example, and this is going to guarantee that I terminate my loop. The next thing I need to do is, outside of this if statement, I need to have another if statement. So else if I have another situation, which is basically a winner on the second line. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to copy this same code, but now I will change from looking in the first row to basically checking a winner in the second line. So I will just copy this and say in the second line. Now for the second line, I'm dealing with the second array. So now this should be 1 0, 1 1, and 1 2. So I'll go 1 here and 1 here. Similarly, I will change this to 1 and we'll change this to 1. Now I'll be doing this for every single possible combination. So I will copy this back again and I will check for the third line. And this is going to be 2 0, 2 1, and then 2 0 with 2 2. So this is basically the third line. We will need to do the same thing for the columns. So 0 0 has to equal to 1 0 and equal to 2 0. Same thing for 1 0, 1 1, and 2 1. Finally 2 0. Sorry, 0 2 and 1 2 and 2 2. So we'll need to check for all of those columns. And once we're done, then we will also need to check on the diagonal left to right, which is 0 0 1 1 2 2, and diagonal from right to left, which is 0 2 and 1 1 and 2 0.